What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link in the description box. Now, this video is entitled These Kids Need Protection. You see, for the last month and some change, kids keep getting killed in these shootings. And here's the problem. We say who's unprotected in our community? The kids are unprotected. Because we got people among us, and people outside of us, but just people among us who have decided to live the life of a coward disguised as a thug. You see, all these shootings pretty much have the same MO. It's a get-together. Car pulls up on a get-together. Cars pull up on a get-together. Start shooting. Somebody's at home. Kids are at home in the house. Start shooting. Now, my issue with this is very simple. For all of these so-called street cats, all of these guys who claim that they're real, who claim that they, about that life, who claim that they want all the smoke, right? It's weird to me that y'all too scared to go to get the person that you're looking for in person. Because that means you're really not beefing like you say you are. Because you just gonna randomly air something out in hopes. Do we get them? So these kids actually need protection. And ironically, some of the kids that are watching are gonna grow up and be in these very type of gangs and cliques because they need protection and turn into these same cowardly busters that are shooting up places. There was an article in the news in the neighborhood I grew up in about a guy who was 44. Got a murder charge for killing a woman who's 30. The first thing I thought was, why are you 44 in the streets? See, people don't want to say, when you get to a certain age, you're supposed to let that go. Gang banging was something that you did high school until you got grown. 18, 21, you stopped. Why? Because you ain't have the time to be running around getting into fights and altercations with people set tripping. You had real grown things to do. But now we've graduated in a negative direction of where you got people in their 40s, 30s, 40s, and 50s gangbangers. You got people in their 20s to 30s joining gangs. Doesn't make any sense. Any sense to me whatsoever. But this is what we doing. So since this is what we doing, I don't want to hear complaints from you type of people about your baby mama, baby daddy drama. Because if you're involved in a life that you just air out the block, when kids around, at a function where kids at, nobody cares about your issues. Because the kids y'all hitting, because all these kids ain't dying, some of them just getting shot. Y'all don't care about that. And then the irony of it is, after y'all shoot these kids and kill these kids, you don't go around bragging then. Because some of these people didn't get caught. You don't go around bragging then. Man, I did it. I see you go real quiet. Cause you, oh, because that's when the real ones really come out. All you dudes that like catching bodies and like saying you did this and that and you running this and that and you a boss this and that, you go real quiet when you pull this stunt, cause you know what's gonna happen to you, and it ain't gonna be by somebody in the streets. You know that, and all you people that's with them, y'all play stupid too. Now I can flip this on another direction, even with the little girls. These kids need protection. All these little girls, I've talked about this before, who go missing. Don't be surprised. There's gonna be more shootings, and teenage girls gonna be snatched up. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Because it's not the adults that need the protection, it's the kids. And do I know it's people in other communities coming by and using the classic drive-by type scenario as cover to shoot up the block? Yeah, I know that. But here's the thing. Y'all do it too much. You people who look like me, y'all do it too much. You can tell the difference. See, when there's a shooting with a couple in a get together, a couple of people happen, okay. When you see something 40, 50, 60 people, no, that's a group telling people to get in line. Now you can say it's a group within the community or a group outside of the community, but that's a group of people telling people to get in line. When you just air out a block like that. But the kids need protection. Ironically, these kids can't go to school, and this is where I say these guys are cowards. Y'all know it's the time of the year where the kids out. Y'all see the kids, but you don't care. But then you the same type of people who don't want nothing to happen. If somebody touch my family, it's gonna go down. Really? Really? So you can't have a certain type of standard and be a hypocrite. And I can talk about this in this instance when I was younger to now. There are a few instances when I was a teenager that let me know how much of a coward some guys were. 3 to be in particular. One, I was like in 2nd grade, walking home from school, and some dudes thought it was fun, gangsters, wannabe gangsters. We walking on the sidewalk. I'm walking, on the side in the grass by the curb. Dude tried to hit me. There's a car with a few people in it. Tried to just run up on the sidewalk to hit me on the curb. I'm in 2nd grade. Thought that was funny. I remember being like freshman, sophomore in high school. Walking, I'm fresh out the house. Not even paying attention. Still getting my stuff together because I'm just starting my walk. Two dudes roll up on me. Get real brolic, Hey, give me the shoes, blah, blah, blah. I jumped because I didn't even see them there because I wasn't paying attention. But they was like mid to late 20s, early 30s. And they scared the life out of it. I ain't gonna front. And then when I turned around, they started laughing. See, we run this block. And I'm thinking to myself, all right. And then maybe a year or two later, me and my friends were walking home from practice in high school. It was wintertime. And if anybody knows, on side streets, they don't really, they'll shovel the snow on the street, but side streets, it's a hit and miss. Some side streets, the streets and sidewalk are shoveled, some of them they not. So we walking in the street. This guy comes out behind us, because we walking in the street, cuss us out. I cussed him back out. He jumps out of the car. He parks in front of us, jumps out of the car, pulls out a tie iron, ready to go at it. But then he was nervous and he got back in the car. And I thought about it at that age. I was like, you know what? These guys are punks, man. Because the older I got, the bigger I got, and I'm still not that big. I had come to a realization that certain guys there are certain people who they only pick on a certain demographic. You got the men who go at it with men, understandable. Then you got the men who go at it with teenagers and kids. Well, women. First, you got the men who get at women like it's no problem, not understandable. Then you got the ones who go after teenagers and kids. So ultimately, I'm just saying, these kids need protection because there's a lot of dudes out here that are straight up punks, that are not gangsters, okay? If you really want to shoot somebody, you find who you need to shoot. This lets me know how cowardly and how high y'all getting. Because y'all getting so high and scared that y'all don't care. Y'all just want to say y'all shot at somebody. So the beef ain't real. I'm not going to say I beef with somebody and I'm going to just shoot at a gathering that they happen to be at and act like I'm doing something. That's stupid. But you punks, you cowards, I'm done. See you on the next one. Peace.